what is your favorite equipment to use when you're working out? That's what I was asked the other day. And such a trivial conversation turned into something so deep. So, my favorite equipment is the treadmill. For me, you can speed up, you can slow down, you can, get low, go forward, go backward. A lot of people do find it mundane because you just going straight. It can get pretty boring. Some people are a little more creative with it. And so what we all know about the treadmill is when you get on the treadmill, it's just when you press start, you just, normally going slow, flat surface. If you really want to get something out of it, you go on an incline. That's when you start improving and you're moving up the speed. So you're going fast and you're going up, but even though it's doing something really good to your body and it's really intense and working you out, it becomes very difficult. And so when you're getting to that point where you're speeding up and you're going on an incline and it's difficult, a lot of times we go back flat or we just completely stop because we get tired. But where is it that we get our energy from where we feel like we don't have any fight in us left, where we don't have it anymore? Y'all know where I'm going with it. You get should get the energy from God. I don't want to say should. I'm going to tell you about me, my personal experience. That's all I can speak on. But there's a scripture that really supports this. And I was like, God, I really need to rely on you in the weakest moments when I feel like I don't have no oomph anymore. And sometimes it seems miraculously, but that's God. When you go and you pray during those weakest times, and it's like, where the heck did this strength come from? So Philippians 2 verse 3 says, for God is the one who, for the sake of his good pleasure, meaning he gets enjoyment out of this, energizes you, giving you both the desire and the power to act. That's really what this journey is, becoming a Christian. It's not easy. Doing the same thing, the right thing, that narrow path all the time, it can get boring. It can get difficult. And there's all these other fun, enjoyable distractions elsewhere that can get you off course. And so the more you get deeper into your faith, the more difficult it is because it's a longer road for you. If I'm just oblivious, blind to whatever's happening, I don't know what's going on, I don't know the scripture, I don't know God in the way that I do, then, that I got time to get it together. But once you get it together early and you got to stay on that path, it's difficult. And I'm going to tell you something about becoming a real Christian. People challenge you. They challenge you so much, and they will say, and they hold you to a different standard. Because when you say you're a Christian, people look at your actions and they essentially like put you on a pedestal. Like, you doing that and you a Christian? Oh, you doing that and you a Christian? Oh, you doing that and you say you're a Christian? They don't do that to nobody else. They don't put that type of pressure on anybody else. We're all imperfect, but it's just something about when you add that title, you are under a microscope. But we have to make sure that we're not trying to maintain an image for these people who have us under a microscope, but we're actually being obedient to God, who is the one that's watching all the time and who we should be pleasing, not these people. But it's really important just on any journey that you're on to be associated with like-minded individuals who are going to help you stay on that path. It's not easy at all. Give yourself some grace. It's just like with working out or eating right or whatever business goals you have. If you go one day and don't do what you're supposed to do, don't just throw it all away. That's a part of the journey. The journey is not going to be just smooth sailing. Sometimes you're going to be up, sometimes you're going to come back down, sometimes you're going to get off path, and sometimes you're going to get back on path. But whatever you do, just continue to have faith, continue to pray, and give yourself some grace during this journey. It's not easy, but keep going.